Managing weight in the age of fast food and sugary sodas is very challenging for most of us. Unhealthy starving, magical teas and outlandish recommendations from the internet obviously do not work. Are there any healthy and scientific ways to control cravings or promote the urge to exercise naturally? A recent study from Zurich unveiled that non-essential amino acids may just do that. So why do modern humans tend to put on weight? Early humans relied exclusively on hunting and gathering for their nutritional demands. Given the uncertainty, fierce competition, and physical cost to acquire basic nutrition, food must have been a very valuable commodity that had to be utilized economically. The metabolism of early humans favored the accumulation of calorie-rich fat to make it until the next meal or they became a meal of someone else. The fact that early humans had to work excruciatingly hard to get daily meals mandated them to be physically fit. But everything changed approximately 10,000 years ago, when humans began domesticating plants, and a new era of stable food supply from agriculture was ushered. Food scarcity was gone, and that paved the stepping stone for our modern human societies. The newfound food security, with decisively lowered physical cost to acquire food, allowed humanity to evolve as a wholesome society. However, our metabolisms and genetic landscapes did not evolve to support this stable and very abundant supply of food. Rather, modern humans became better at storing fat and worse at burning it. A recent study published in the journal Genome Biology and Evolution corroborates this notion with comparative analyses of chromatin landscape. Whether abundance of food and reduced physical exertion might be a cause of fat gain, or is just a correlation, is hard to be sure of. Fast forward to current days, where most of us only have to literally tap a few fingers on our smartphones to get calorie-rich, salty and sweet delicacies delivered on platter. The physical cost associated with acquiring food is so negligible, and the reward is so exceedingly high that no wonder we are evolving into obese societies. Whether genes, diet, and abundance of food, or all of the above, obesity is detrimental for physical as well as mental health, and dealing with it has become a new hot topic of research. So what one thing can we do to suppress our appetite? Well, the research tells us that protein-rich diets are the best in suppressing appetite. Given the multitude of variables that translates into one's waistline, it is hard to come up with one solution to battle obesity. However, there are few patterns that are emerging based on decades of research. One of them is the suppression of appetite by protein-rich diets. This effect may be in part attributable to the complexity of proteins. Proteins are made out of building blocks, called amino acids, which take longer to digest and utilized by the body. Moreover, the more protein you consume, the longer the effect may last. This could be helpful for people to fight afternoon cravings and help to lose and manage their weight. There are 21 amino acids that serve as building blocks to build, repair, and sometimes execute cellular functions. However, of the 21 amino acids our bodies require, there are 9 which cannot be produced in our bodies and must be consumed through diet. Therefore, we call the proteins essential amino acids, or EAAs for short, while the rest are called non-essential amino acids, or NAAs for short. EAAs have been a long-time focus of nutritionists. However, a recent study from ETH Zurich demonstrated that non-essential amino acids curb appetite and promotes physical movement in mice. There is also research to show that NAAs can curb appetite and help lose weight. The researchers unveiled a mechanism of how food enriched with NAAs can curb appetite and increase the urge to move, and it is well ingrained in our evolutionary history. Back in pre-agricultural times, it was advantageous for individuals to spend only a short amount of time on food consisting of non-essential amino acids. Perhaps, that's why eating non-essential amino acids promote the urge to move and keep searching for other sources of food. Admittedly, the study was carried out in mice, and direct translation to humans needs further experimental studies in clinical settings. Nevertheless, the mechanism and brain region involved in curbing appetite and promoting movement is very archaic and hardwired in our evolutionary history. Hacking this mechanism to curb cravings and promote physical exercise and weight loss could work effectively in modern-day humans, especially to whom the fundamental urge or requirement to move is close to null. So remember to add more proteins to your diet if you want to feel fuller and also need more motivation to get out and be active. I hope this video helps you achieve your health goals. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing or leaving a like.